Hi, cuties. I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Monday, July the 24th, 2023. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll let you guys rate it. All right, let's get into this. Okay, we see Sunny and Nina are at the hospital. They are just checking in on Sasha. And then Nina says, "Oh my goodness, I was supposed to be at the gatehouse with Willow." And Sunny says, "Don't worry, they'll understand." And she says, "Yeah, but Willow might understand, but Michael and Carly might not." And he said, "No, they'll understand when they find out it's about Sasha. Just go and explain everything that's going on." And so she says, "Okay, I'm gonna go." Or whatever. And so she leaves and she goes to the gatehouse. Michael and Willow are there and Wiley is playing and they're like, "I can't believe Nina didn't come." And Willow's just like, something must have came up because she would have missed this. So something must be going on. So Nina finally arrives and Michael is like, Wiley is almost going to bed. Amelia is asleep now. And Nina's like, "If you could just let me explain what's going on." And then, of course, Wiley, when he sees her, he's like, "Grandma Nina." And so he goes up to her and he starts talking to her and everything. And Michael is like, "Wiley, I guess they need to get him ready for bed." I don't know, child. They leave. Frustrated with this soap. I'm so frustrated with this soap. So they end up leaving, and then Nina and Willow. Oh, so Michael puts Wiley away, but no. He tells Wiley, "I need to speak to your grandma Nina." And so when they're speaking, she explains to Michael because he about to lay into her, and she explains, that everything's not okay with. She tells him she was at the hospital, and Willow is like, "Is everything okay?" She said, "No, it's Sasha." So off screen, I guess she explained to them what was going on, and so they come back, and Michael was like, "Oh my gosh, I thought Sasha was doing better. Let me make some phone calls to try to get her help." So they're like, "All right." So Nina and that gives Nina and Willow time to talk, and so they're talking and everything, and Will just tells Nina, "The way you just drop everything for Sasha, I haven't seen this side of you in a long time." And then they talk about Wiley and and Nina says, "If I come on too strong, let me know." And Willow is like, "No, you've been doing great, and I can see you are really trying to make the effort not to come on strong, and I appreciate that." So they're making baby steps, and she wants to thank her for dropping the vendetta with Carly. Technically, by the time Nina did that with Carly, Willow asked her after that, so it was too late. But Nina should have said something. But anyway, they're making baby steps, and then Michael gets on the phone while they're talking. Michael gets on the phone with Sonny, and he asks about Sasha, and Sonny tells him where Sasha is, and Michael said, "What? They couldn't keep her at GH?" And Sonny says, "Listen, I donated a lot of money to both places, because he said that's for the criminally insane." He was like, "I donated a lot of money to both places, and so she'll be well taken care of. But I'm doing everything I can. I'm on it." Michael and Michael was like, "Thanks, Dad," which he been calling him Sonny, disrespectful. He been calling him Sonny, but he says, "Thanks, Dad." And so they have a little moment. He said, "All right." And so they get off the phone, and then Wally comes running down the stairs because he wants to show Nina like his little soldier man. And Michael is like, "It's time for you to go to bed." And so then Wally is like, "Is can you come back another time?" And they're like, "We'll see," or whatever. But Nina just leaves it at that. She doesn't push, and it was just a cute little moment. Let's move on. So then we see Carly, and that's it with them, y'all. That's all we see. So then we see Carly and Jocelyn at Kelly's. Carly got Bobby to say, because generational wealth, we all should strive for that. She was able to sell Kelly's to Carly for $1 to keep it in the family. And so Carly's gonna build from the ground up because Jocelyn came in hot as fish grease because her mama put the house up on the market and didn't tell her. And she said, "Why won't you let me help you or dad help you?" And Carly said, "I've been living with Sonny and your dad's safety net of money for since she could remember, and now it's time to stand up on her own 2 feet." I said, "Oh, okay." That's it, y'all. Let's move on. So then we go over here and we see okay, so Dex is Sonny got talking to Dex and he's trailing Dex, right? To Sonny, excuse me, has Dex trailing Austin. So Austin is talking to who was Austin talking to, child? I don't know. Austin was on the phone with Ava telling her that the maid was gonna come over. Then he get a message from Mason that says, "Meet in your office, we got a problem." So he goes to the office and Sonny told Dex keep trailing him. So that's what he does. He follows. Now while this is going on, before he could get to, really hear what was going down, Elizabeth says, excuse me, are you looking for something? Are you lost?" And so Dick said, "Oh, I must have got turned around. I'm going to visit somebody." And she said, "You must have." And she said, he was like, "I'm sorry, nurse." And she said, "Nurse Baldwin." "Yeah, I'm Cameron's mom." I said, "You unpicked the wrong time to tell this boy, like, try to get all upset about what's going on, what went on with Cameron." Anyway, she said, "I know you work for Sonny and all that. That's a bad idea, but whatever you got going on, it's not gonna happen on my watch. Get your ass out the way, Elizabeth. The boy needs to find out something." But anyway, she don't let him go. She finally lets him go, but it's too late because the men that were in Austin's office, he leaves. But that's okay because Dex tells Sonny he's still gonna trail him. Now, what was going on in Austin's office is that Mason Gordon was there, who was pushing up on um Austin the other week. But anyways, he was there and he said he would y'all didn't tell me Sonny Corinthos was in it. I need another 100,000. And they said, "Okay, you're gonna get another 100,000, then you're gonna steer out the way." And so that was like cool, 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 cool. And so Gordon was going to get his money. Why Mason ended this man's life? Child. So then when Mason go back in with Austin said, "Well, maybe after getting this money, he'll leave us alone." He said, "Cousin, I'm not if we're lucky." And he's like, I'm create my own luck." And so Austin like, "What's going on?" I said, "Austin, you getting on my nerves. You getting on my nerves. You and all these people you brought along. I don't know what Austin role in the whole thing is. If he want to get away from the family, he don't act like it. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, child. I don't know. Let's move on. So then Dex goes out because he said, "Boss, the man that you saw pushing up on Mason, Austin, he just came out from that way, so I'm gonna tell him." But baby, he get there too late. He see the man is his life has been ended, and we're gonna catch up on that tomorrow, child. So while this is all going on, Sonny says he got to go because he got to meet Ava, right? Because she's supposed to be bringing in this nanny. Now the nanny gonna come through, and the nanny, I said, "What kind of nanny is this?" Because she ain't playing the role of a nanny that's she acting like she the boss. Is she supposed to be the boss? Because that's how she acted. She coming in telling, and Ava dismisses the butler, and she tells her, "Ain't no reason to go over my resume and pretend. You already know what's up. You gonna hire me." And she said, Ava says, "Well, what? Sonny's gonna need more than that." She said, "Oh, it's not my job to sell myself to Sonny. It's yours." And she said, "If you don't think that we can take care of you, call your mama, see how she doing." Now Ava hot in the pants. Mama done went and met a man, and now she going to a cabin to be away from him and stuff. And Ava was thinking about pushing the nanny off the oh shoot, I always forget what it's called. But she was thinking about pushing her like she did Esme. And then Nanny said, "Don't you get any bright ideas." So they go up on the inside or whatever. And Ava said, "No, I'm not playing ball with Mason until you bring me my mama home safe." And so the nanny slaps Ava. And I said, this why I can't get with General Hospital. Because then Sonny come in, he was like, "Am I interrupted something?" Because the nanny was like, "You forget your place or something." I said, "Who the hell is this?" And so then Sonny comes in or whatever, and I said, "Y'all expect me to believe that Ava Jerome know her daughter is in trouble, her mama is in trouble, they're threatening her, and you gonna put hands on her too?" I don't believe it. I don't believe it. GH, do better in these storylines. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. So then Sonny come in. I guess we're gonna see what's gonna go on there or not. I don't care about this whole storyline anymore. I just don't. Let me see what's going on. What else did I miss? So then some weirdness going on with Yuri too, child. Because he came through to to kiss all up on Terry, and I said, I want to be invested in this relationship because they done gave keys to each other, but we don't see it. When do the relationship happens without us even seeing the relationship? So I can't be invested in something I don't get to see. So anyways, child, what happened to who? Anyways, child. So then we see that who is it? Then we see that he giving Terry a key and she runs off and she talking to Finn, telling Finn, will you please let me know? I don't know. Will you please let me know about you want to be my chief? He said, I'm gonna have to think about it or whatever. But really he trying to get out the hospital because he was talking to Elizabeth earlier and they got plans to meet for dinner. So they meet for dinner. I didn't like Elizabeth's hair or her dress, but I like her and Finn together. But I don't want to see it. Like I've seen enough of them to be together or whatever. Bring me a new couple in that's got some chemistry. Since y'all not gonna do Trina and Spencer, clearly, bring somebody else in. Anyways, y'all. Yuri says, he was on that dangerous mission with Mayor Collins and Valentine, and he had to lead him because he took him as far as he could. And then he gets a call from Valentine, but the call is breaking up, and he said he feels like they're in danger. Well, what you gonna do about it? But anyways, Terry ends up giving him a key to her place, child, and that was General Hospital Day. I don't know. I don't. Maybe, I'm disgusted by the way they did Sasha. Now Curtis is paralyzed and now Ava getting slapped around by. I'm just disgusted with the soap right now. I want to really take a break. I want to take a break until they speed some of these storylines up. They make me sick with this. They'll have where at the beginning of the year we were like, yes, y'all are ending storylines, and now they have all these dragged out stories. Oh, I forgot all about Drew and Cyrus. Child, Drew up in there in the prison with Cyrus, and Book come through, and Cyrus is terrified. He darn near shaking in his prison boots and everything, but Drew back him up off of him, and Cyrus said, they said, why don't you tell the warden? He said, I can't tell the warden about that crew. I don't know what's going on. And that's my problem with General Hospital. It's too many storylines where you have no idea what's going on. Give me some hints and let it unfold. You know what I mean? I need some hints to let it unfold. And that's the difference with Days, because Days will let you see exactly what's going on. And then it's the mystery of who's going to find out. When General Hospital, they leave you in the dark and they take you on this storyline and they left you in the dark the whole time. So then when they finally reveal what's been going on, it's a letdown because it's not that great. Just like the Hook Killer, Heather Weber being the Hook Killer. Bye.